Hey there, good looking. Join me for this quick HIIT workout. Listen, this is designed to get the heart rate up. So we torch some calories, train the legs, get the core fired up, and you have a choice of either low or high impact. It's all up to you. No equipment is required. And if you're doing this in real time, this is day 11 of the 12 days before Christmas. All right, let's go get warmed up. All right, you can either have your shoes on or off. It's totally up to you. Let's get warmed up, and as we do, I'll chat about the workout. Let's start with some hamstring warm-up. So you're gonna kick it out, shuffle, kick it out. Perfect. So we have 5 exercises, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds, so half the work time of recovery, 4 rounds. Now I'm gonna start with a low impact version of all the moves and then ramp it up as I go, so you can choose what's gonna feel good and what you feel like doing right now. Let's do 2 more here. 1 more. Excellent. Facing me, take it out to the side, step it, bum goes back, other side. So we want toes, knees, hips, shoulders to me. You taking it down as deep as it feels comfortable. Getting the knees now all lubricated and ready to go. Hope you're having a great day. This is a nice, fun little cardio workout to do as a standalone if you're short on time. Or for you more ambitious types, maybe before a strength workout. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Excellent. All right, now I want you to step forward with the left foot. Take that right hand to the ground, left elbow to the ground. And as you do, you're going to let this left knee push out, rolling on the outside of the foot, and then rotate and look up. You can always drop that back knee to the ground too. But really let that knee open up, as I mentioned, rolling on the outside of that front foot. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. High plank, or maybe you just step out like so. Let's get the other foot forward. We want that foot right in front of right beside the hand. Come on the outside edge of that right foot. Elbow to ground as best you can, twisting, rotating, and then rotating towards that front leg. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Now I want you to go into all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees apart under hips. Let the low back sag, head looks up. Let the back round, now push the ground away. Last 2. And neutral spine, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, hover here, warming up into the core, into the shoulders, into those quads. Breathe it. Drop the knees whenever you need to, but we're only here for 10 more seconds, so see if you can handle it. Here we go. In 3, and 2, and 1. Drop them down. Beautiful. Take that right foot in front, bottom knee, and now step up. Good. Now let's go back down and step up. Now listen, if knee to ground doesn't work for you, you go into a smaller range of motion. Find what works for you, but we're just getting some activation into the psoas, the hip flexor group. Last 2. 1 more. And march it out. All right. You got about 15 seconds if you want to grab a quick sip of water. Our first exercise is 2 knees up, and then we stick it. 2 knees up, then we stick it. When we stick it, we're really holding that balance, getting that activation in the core. So let's give it a try. It goes 2 knees, stick it. Or 1, 2, stick. So even if you don't like impact, this little 2-step high knee action might work for you. Give it a try. Little impact to the joints is good. Helps build bone. Helps with the connective tissue. And then you can go a little faster if you're getting really good. 1, 2, and stick it. 1, 2, stick it. Beautiful. March it out in between. We're moving into a gate swing. So just mirror me. Step out, wide squat. If you can, hand to ground, wide squat, hand to ground. Ready? Let's go. Perfect. So we're getting down by bending the knees. Maybe you're here, right? We're going to work towards the ground as you get fitter. Now, if you want to add impact to this, like so. Head up, chest up. One more. March it. Okay, we're gonna go back to that stick pattern, but this time front and back with a little bit of a lunge. So it's 1, 2, down, okay? So let's try that slow first. So tap, tap, down and pause. Tap, tap, third one, down and pause. 1, 2, hoop. You go as low as you want for that down motion, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So always options. All right. Lucky you, we got 4 rounds, so you can really learn it, and you'll be able to teach it by the time I'm done with you. Let's get those hands behind you and bring those heels up for bum kicks. Now, let's intensify it and add a little bit of a hop. Don't like the hop? Go back to where we were. Knees stay underneath the hips. Getting a little bit more hamstring action here. 3, 2, 1, march it. Okay, we have a low impact star jack. So let's start down into a quarter squat, hands in front, and then come up and star up. Okay, ready? Come down, chest lifted, up, up. Good, or high impact. So in that quarter squat, you're gonna push your bum rear. We're still remembering our squat principle, hip hinge, neutral spine. And then it's a tap or jump out. Now this is our last move of the circuit. We'll go back to 2 knees with the stick. In 3, 2, 1, march it out. So you can go 1, 2, stick. 1, 2, stick, or join me. 1, 2, let's go. Pick it up. Add those arms. One more. Woo, march it out. All right, let's do some low impact gate swings, and then we'll ramp it up if we'd like. Stepping out wide. If fingers can come to ground, go for it. But you bend the knees however deep it feels comfortable. Knees track with toes. Yeah. High impact. Good. Remember neutral spine. Hip hinge. Whew. March it. All right, we're going to shuffle, shuffle, stick it. Join me. Shuffle, shuffle, stick it. Again. Shuffle, shuffle, stick it. Fast. 1, 2. 1, 2. So start you out with the low impact, and then if you want to ramp it up with me, you can. Whew, the eyes are burning. Ooh, that one's a little harder than I thought it would be when I was putting the workout together. Okay, hands behind. Let's do bum kicks, which feels good after what we just did. Now, if you want to ramp it up, kicking up to the hands. Knees stay under hips. Woo. March it. Star jacks. Now we'll start low impact and then ramp it up. So start into that quarter squat with that neutral spine. Step it out, tap it. Tap it. Let's go. High impact. Woo. All right, moving into round 3 or 4. 2 high knees with a stick. So let's try low impact first. It goes 1, 2, stick it. 1, 2, stick it. 1, 2. We really want to stick it though, okay? Working that balance, that stability. Time, march it. Whew. Okay, we'll start with low impact gate swings. Mirror me, going this way. Bend the knees. Your feet are wider than shoulders. Toes are gonna turn out so that the knees and the toes track. High impact if you'd like. The ground is the goal. Might not be today, but then it's the goal, okay? Whew. All right, my nemesis, shuffle, shuffle, stick. So let's try it slow first. Shuffle, shuffle, stick. 1, 2, stick. 1, 2. This one feels really awkward with the arms, doesn't it? I'm trying everything with the arms, trying to make it look cool. I don't think I'm succeeding. Oh well. It's the legs that are getting it, isn't it? Hands behind, heel to bump. Heel to bump. Good. You want to kick it with me? Join me here. March it. Whew. All right, star jack. Start low impact. Feet hip width. Sink down, quarter squat. Good looking posture. Up, up, up. High impact. Hang in there. We're almost into our final round. Whew. Here we go, final round. 2 high knee sticks. So it goes 1, 2, hup. So if you're doing the low impact, when you do the stick, let's bring the knee even higher and hold it. March it. Okay, low impact gate swing. We're gonna start stepping out this way. Let's go. Head up, good. So much for the 15-second rest, huh? If you're doing this in real time, Merry Christmas. Knees track with toes, sinking down by bending the knees, hinging at the hips, not rounding the back. March it. All right. Tap, tap, stick it. Tap, tap, stick it. 1, 2, drop it. Oh, hallelujah. No more of those. Hands behind, heel to bum. 2 more moves and we're done. Kick it if you want. Are you smiling? Come on, you gotta smile. Only 1 more move left. There's something to smile about. Feet hip width, quarter squat, make it pretty. Reach it, tap it. Come on, let's go. High impact. Land soft if you're doing the high impact. March it. Bravo, you at home. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Keep moving those feet, however. We'll do a couple of stretches and then you can continue on with your day and keep being as awesome as you are. All right. That was a good little heart rate response. Yep. Okay. We're going to still keep moving, so don't worry if your heart rates are going quite high. They will come down. We're not going to lie down by any means. If you'd like, maybe find something to hold on to if you're really breathing heavy. Otherwise, heel to the bum, or maybe grab onto your shoe or use a yoga tie and place it around the ankle. Now pull the knee back, squeeze the hips to me, release that quad. Find your balance, find your breath. Try not to just breathe into the chest. Let that air come all the way into the belly. Good job. Okay, now let's kick this leg a good stride behind us. I'll show you the side view and get into the calf. So we first off want that back foot in a straight line and your feet are hip width. Lunge forward. We want the head, hip bone, and back of heel in a diagonal plane. Push the hips forward, back leg straight. Feel that stretch. Even more important for this stretch is if you joined me in the high impact, because your calves worked quite a bit. Now let's take this back leg, step it in a half a step and pull back on that front leg, toe up, front leg straight, hands rest on the thighs, stretching down to that front leg hamstring. Now let's drop the toe to the ground, push the hips back a bit more and lengthen a little further. Bring chest down, round it up. This heel to the bum now. Again, hold on to something if you need to. Grabbing your foot, back of your runner, back of pant leg if you need to, or use that yoga strap. Now, knee under the hip, pull it back a bit and squeeze the bum to me. Makes a huge difference in the quad stretch. Now we'll take a good stride back with this leg, heel to the ground, feet hip width apart, take a peek. We don't want that toe to turn out. A lot of people will naturally turn out, so I want that foot in a straight line, back leg straight, front leg bends. Feel that stretch. Woo, feels good in that calf there. And now let's step it in a half a step. We're going to pull back, lift the toe off that front leg now. Hands will rest on our thighs, but we still don't round the back. There's still that hip hinge pattern. So it's not this, it's this. Feel that pull, back of the thigh. Drop the toe, push the hips back a bit more. Try to release into the quad a bit. Really feel that in the back thigh. Now we're going to let our chests drop and our spines to round as we roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. We did it. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. Listen, you can help this video out if you're here on YouTube by clicking that thumbs up. It helps the video get found by the YouTube algorithm. And if you're watching this ads-free on Over 50 Fitness, make sure you head to our private community. I want to hear from you guys what you thought of the workout and how you're doing in the challenge so far if you're doing this in real time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I look forward to reading everyone's comments down below. Bye. Listen, this is designed to get the heart rate pumping, work the legs, and burn some calories. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going crazy.